welcome back to the channel. We have another Football Manager live stream. We're back on the Inter Milan Italy save, and we're now down to a month away from the World Cup. With only 4 matches remaining in Serie A play, can Inter hold off Sassuolo and claim the Scudetto? We are kind of in a situation here where we do have issues with the possible suspensions for Maldini and Di Marco. With Tony injured still, Fortini is back from injury though, so we at least have a replacement at right back, which we like to see. So Camoranesi I promoted up from the youth teams, and he's gonna start getting some minutes here. Where was he? He was in the Serie C, 19 goals, 20 assists, 34 matches, and it's been a successful season for him. Later today, in real life though, with the World Cup games, we have Senegal versus France. I will be rooting for Senegal. I would love to see France get grouped at the World Cup. Then I got Norway beating Iraq ideally, and then Argentina beating Algeria, and the midnight game I got Austria over Jordan. Those are kind of like the teams I want to win, not really who I think will win. So some exciting matchups today, and it's definitely some exciting matchups in game as well, as we do have to beat this Torino team. And as per usual, we will be... Oh yeah, I have to give Cameron a squad number. Give him 28. And not as... So he's going to be able to play several games. I'll sub him off the bench and stuff, you know. We want to make it to where I can re-sign him on the contract. Let's go, guys. We're going to line up in our standard formation. Torino's lining up in a 5-1-2-2 with Cesar Casadei not holding DMO. Torino sits 18th. They're in the relegation spot, but they have means to climb out, while Udinese and Como, their hope of climbing out of the relegation spots look more and more grim. So we started off Torino on the attack. Di Marco already fouling. This is not a good sign. 23 seconds into the game, he has a yellow. He gets one more, he does get suspended, and we cannot afford that. Most of Torino's good players seem to be on loan, I'm pretty sure. But I have for Tacey, Berlaghi, and then Tonali goes to pass across the fucking Berlaghi for the throw-in. I would have preferred he cut in a little bit sooner and maybe gone for the shot there. Marquisio Tonali with the cross, Di Marco straight to Zapata, out for a throw-in. Spot from Como? They might have signed him from Como during the part of the transfer window. Through ball to Balotelli, across to Maldini. Maldini attempts a through ball to Lasagna, but Israel gets the ball. Nesta heads it to Marquisio. Verge is mine. Alright, free kick for Verge. Alright, Lozano. Turn on the throw in. Pirlo, the interception. And taken back by Casadei. We still have. They only have 0.01 XG. We have 0 XG. They've taken one shot in that one corner. They're gonna 61% possession. We do need to start getting into this game. It's already 7 minutes into the first half. Nesta over the top to Pirlo. DiMarco into Tonali. He's deflected behind for a corner. DiMarco crossed in, cleared. Marquisio on the outside takes the shot. Pedro secures the ball. So we are winning the XG battle right now. Good pass. Plays to Lazaro. Lazaro at the side. And crosses it in. Maldini gets it. Maldini up the wing. Plays it back to Nesta. Nesta crosses. Well, lobs it to Pirlo. Pirlo places it to Balotelli. Sosnov blocks it. Nesta and Maldini. Maldini and Nesta over the top to Lasagna. Lasagna's fouled in the box. It's a penalty kick. The penalty has been awarded. Ismaili gets away. Balotelli takes the penalty kick. And chips it in. That opens the score on 1-0. And that's the opener we want. Out of bounds for an injured throw-in. Maldini. Sends it straight to the Torino player. Tonali with the interception. Goes up the middle. Attempts to pass the Balotelli. Interception by the Torino defender. DiMarco makes the tackle. Pirlo through to Balotelli. Balotelli to DiMarco. Into Tonali. Tonali to Pirlo. Lasagna! What an assist by Pirlo. And what a goal. Inter takes the lead 2-0. 11 minutes in. What a little pass. Straight to Pirlo. I thought he was going to take a shot. I think he did, and it was deflected off the Torino defender, maybe straight to Lasagna, who heads it in. But it doesn't matter. What a goal. Oh wait, you can see more stats. Red cards, yellow cards, fouls, distance covered, 14th kilometers each. Average rating is a 7, almost a 7, but there's a 6.5. Chiellini to Tonali, Tonali, DiMarco, DiMarco cross, but he clears. Chiellini takes it out for a turning throw. Out of bounds for an entry goal kick. Cannavaro, Pirlo, over the top to DiMarco. Plays it back to Chiellini. Chiellini over the top, but it's too far out for a Torino goal kick. Pirlo with the tackle. DiMarco plays it to Lasagna. Lasagna and Maldini. Maldini on the cuts back, passing Marchisio. Marchisio Tonali! And it's 3-0 for Inter. What a goal. 15 minutes in. Inter up 3-0. Maldini. Through to Tonali. Tonali over the top to DiMarco. DiMarco crossed in. Lasagna heads it over the bar. One of our better decisions, I will say, signing Lasagna for the 107 mil that we sent to Sassuolo, because we removed Sassuolo's main goal scorers. Recently they've been dealing with a lot of 1-0 results. He's still producing immaculately for us, so we've weakened our opponent, strengthened our attack, and have increased our odds on the title as a result. Pirlo, Marchisio to DiMarco, taken by the defenders. Maldini fouls Verge. Smiley with the kick, out of bounds for Donnarumma. Donnarumma plays it to DiMarco, plays it to Cannavaro, up to Maldini, to Tonali, back to Maldini. The crossing, Donnarumma clears it. What a shot! Donnarumma clears it straight to Giannis for a beautiful volley. What a volley. I know that was scored against us, but you can't even be mad. What a goal for Torino. Makes it 3-1. Through to Lasagna. Lasagna cuts back, plays it to Tonali, and that's a goal. It's 4-1 Inter. Torino's beautiful volley instantly negated. Lasagna sets up a beautiful backwards pass straight to Tonali, who slots it home to the near post. 1.81 XG, 4 goals. To Torino's .04 XG. Chiellini with interception. Chiellini. Tonali. Balotelli. Balotelli through. Israel gets it. Marchisio, Tonali, to Lasagna, Nesta, Balotelli, Tonali, Pirlo. Oh, this one, that's it. He clears it for a throw-in. Maldini with the throw-in. Verge clears. Torino on the attack. DiMarco's lucky that was not a card. Verge with the free kick, passes it to Casade. Casade down the line. Crossed in, Donnarumma saves it behind for the Torino corner. Nesta, Chiellini, Pirlo, Lasagna to DiMarco. DiMarco crossing, Israel gathers it. Let's go put this on highlights. Key highlights. So that should have probably been ball goes out. Marquisio, Tonali. Marquisio, Lasagna. Pirlo. Cannavaro. Nesta. Chiellini. DiMarco. Casio fouls DiMarco. Free kick for Inter. Over the top. Marquisio. Casio fouls him. Here we go. Oh, Balotelli on a free kick. Marquisio. Forward by Tony. Maldini gathers it. Gives it to DiMarco. DiMarco with the cross. Tonali heads it in for his hat trick. What a goal. They're now 5-1 up. What a beautiful shot. Nesta with another. They're piling on 6-1. What a goal. Castells back to Lyon. The goalkeeper saves the shot. It's now a corner for Inter. DiMarco lines it up. Crosses it in. Goal from Tonali. He makes it 4 with 3 minutes added time. What a goal. Lines it up. Right in that. Israel can't do anything. And now it's halftime. Address the team. Tactics though. Cannavaro is going to be subbed off for Bastoni. We're going to bring Cameronese on for... Let's bring him on for Mark... Yeah, we'll bring him on for Marquisio, swap him to Tonali's position, drop Tonali to channel DM. Verratti can come on for Pirlo. We'll bring Ahenor on for DiMarco because we don't want to risk the card, and Fortini can come on to for Maldini to try and get back in shape. Through the Lasagna. Will it be 8-14? Cameronese? Oh, what a save. Verratti's booked. Zapata, Torino crosses it out to Lazaro. Donnarumma tips it behind for a corner. How is Torino's goalkeeper not at like 3 rating? He's at 6.8 right now. Nesta, Verratti, cleared by Cortesi. Chiellini, deflected for Tasty. It doesn't count for Chiellini. It's an own goal. Chiellini with the touch. Oh, straight deflection. Right on in. Unfortunate for Chiellini as he loses his goal, but now it is 8-1. We're gonna try. Yeah, there we go. The entire team's happy now. That's what we want to see. Nesta all the way over to Ahenor. Ahenor gets around the defender, crosses it cleared by Baraki. Nesta to Fortini. What is Fortini doing? Oh, it's up. No, it's just okay. Questionable decision making by Fortini though. It's a corner. Baraki takes it. Whips it in. Balotelli! Saved by Israel. Torino are just getting hammered. Nesta sends it back to Donnarumma. Gathers the ball. Bastoni. To Verratti. Verratti. Ahenor. Ahenor takes the shot. Sent behind for the corner. Fratesi subbed off for Torino. And that's game. The absolute massacre of Torino. Look at this. 35-10 shots. What a game. What a game. That really puts the pressure on Sassuolo now, as the goal difference skyrockets, as we're on plus 65, Sassuolo on plus 43. Roma, Fiorentina, and Juventus are all tied on 60 points, with Fiorentina and Roma having the games in hand as they try and lock up the Champions League, Europa League, and Conference League spots, as they have a 6-point gap over Lazio, Atalanta, 7 points over Parma and Bologna. Milan is going to have to suffer without Europe for next season, as they're in 11th with 47 points currently. Udinese and Como are not yet sent down, as with 4 games to go, they can get 12 points and possibly squeak by Cremonese if they don't win any more games. Now for Tonali, 4 goals, puts him up to 9 on the campaign, 11 assists, a perfect 10.0 match rating. We're gonna praise Tonali. Who else should we? DiMarco, you've played phenomenally. Interactions, praise last game. And anyone else? You can praise Lasagna. Oh, we should go move who we need to move up to, like, what tier they should be at. Like here, agreed playing time, contract, enter. No, but he's unimportant. Okay, so I can move Balotelli to important player. We'll move DeMarco. Where, performance. He's regular starter right now. Pirlo. We're gonna change his to important player. And we can go move Cannavaro up to squad player. And we'll change the rest later. We're not going to give this guy a pro contract. The Sassuolo game is tomorrow against Cagliari. Hopefully Cagliari can repay us for loaning them Palestra and get a result off of them. I will be right back. Hold on. So let us continue. We now have our Genoa match in a week's time, so everyone should be able to get the necessary rest that they need in order to keep the squad healthy so we don't have to deal with injuries. Because injuries would be the bane of our season. Bari is 8th in the Serie BKT, 54th, so they are in the play-in spots to get the final promotion spot, with Monza and Pescara already having claimed their promotion. Cutrone has the most goals at 20. Zoff has 20 clean sheets. Skilaki has the highest average rating. Pescara has the most goals and most possession. There. Bologna beats Parma 3-0. I might have gone past those. We can go look at those here. So Roma beats Cremonese 5-1 to blow past Juventus, as them and Fiorentina get wins, it would seem. So Roma has the UCL spot with 3 games left. Fiorentina Conference League, or not, Europa League, and Juventus the Conference League. Lazio beats Como 3-1. Napoli draws Pisa. Genoa beats Udinese 3-1. Atalanta beats Verona 3-1. Bologna blows Parma out of the water 3-0. Then we get the result we've been waiting for. Cagliari beats Sassuolo 3-1 to put us 4 points clear with 3 games to play. I believe our win in our next match would see us... No, it wouldn't. Sassuolo must win their next game to keep the title race alive, as Fiorentina beats Udinese 3-2, as Udinese kinda choked, allowing a 47th minute penalty kick for Fiorentina and a Piccoli 86th minute winner. That not yet, it doesn't guarantee going down, but they have to be flawless and hope Cremonese drops points in every single game they play. So it will most likely have them going down. Nesta, Di Marco, and Tonali all selected in the Team of the Week. Man City want to get rid of Holland. Yikes. He got downgraded to a squad player. Who are they starting over him? Okay, David Villa. Fair. But really, getting rid of Holland. Okay, their lineups: Villa, Doku, Tevez, Guardiola, Gundogan, Conte. Bernardo Silva can play left back? Okay, and they have Gehi, Koulibaly, Mateus Nunes, Bruno. On the bench is Trafford, Stones, Yaya Toure, David Silva, Cherokee, Gavardio. Yo, Kevin De Bruyne is a squad player, bro. Holland, Rodri's a squad player, Ruben Diaz is a squad player, Kusanov is a fringe player, Rico Lewis, Ait Nori, while Kanji's out on loan. Reinders is a fringe. Marmouche, Semenyo, and Savinho are all fringe players. Marmouche is wanted by Chelsea. He's asking to leave. Savinho's unhappy because he wants to improve his chances to make the World Cup team for Brazil. David Villa suspended. Tevez is injured. So the predicted table to begin the season was Juventus finishing first, Sassuolo in 11th, Cremonese 20th. So where did they have? Okay, Udinese was in 17th, Torino in 18th. They had, and Como in 15th. So the Dream 11's Lasagna, Cameronese, Maldini, Honor, Fortini, Vicario, Volpato, Endor, Orestano, Lukaku, Bellanova, Zaniolo. So far, Orestano remains an Inter player. As can we look at his loan club? Optional 10 million future fee. So we still have time. I don't want them to sign him. Oh, Champions League semis. Here we go. Real Madrid, Man City. 2-0 win for Real Madrid. Vinny Bray sends them through to the Champions League final. Paulo Rossi and Totti signed their pre-contract deals. There we go. So their signatures for the club are locked up. Barcelona, PSG. Barcelona wins, but by how much? 3-2 win sends them through for the La Liga final. And El Clasico in the Champions League final. Let's now go look through our squads here. Who we gonna promote? Yeah, so Mkhitaryan's gonna leave, it would seem. Send him to senior squad. Barella's wanted by Barca on a transfer. I intend to actually promote him to the senior team. Miazza and Rossi are gonna stay here, I think. Or we can bring Rossi maybe up some. Jekirovic, I'm gonna send to the No, we move him to U20s. Help them out. Enrique, how have I not sold? He's wanted. Transfer by Crystal Palace and Leeds. We're just gonna send him to the B team. Prestia can go to the B team. We're gonna send Komodo to the senior squad with DiPieri and Camarda. Rossi's on contract. Not worried about these guys just yet. Our top priority is making sure that those who are wanted. Oh, Chelsea and Newcastle want him on a transfer, not end of contract. So that could be of advantage to us. Yeah. No one agreed that he would be a regular starter. Or back to U20s though. Cherby needs to have his contract renewed, but it doesn't give me that option, which is very annoying. I don't know why this game is broken sometimes. Yati, Natali, Vieri, all them. The B team, none of our main guys are wanted. So that's a good thing. Send Totti up to the senior squad. Now we have more people to select from. Calfiori is back from injury. So we're gonna take Baresi back out, and we're going to put Calafiore back on the bench though. Then I think what we do is let's see, we have, I do need to try and get some guys' wages off the books, so it would help me out a lot. Holding a team meeting, nah, we're not, actually, you know, yeah, we will hold the team meeting. They're encouraged. The U20s win. International report. Oh, the U20 nations qualified. 2-0 win for our U20s. And here is the Genoa match. Sassuolo plays Lazio. Pisa and Cagliari draw. Profits made. Milan and contract made a loss of 30 million. Oh, was that just yapping about the setup? 36 goals. The existing mark is Higuain with 36 in 38 games. Lasagna has 36 and 35 right now. Can he do it? We're gonna apply opposition instructions. Sim game. A 5-0 win. Lasagna bags 2. Como and Udinese have been relegated. That's it. We've done it. We've won the Scudetto. It's Como draw Parma. Cagliari draws Pisa. Napoli beats Fiorentina. Verona beats Lecce. Torino beat Udinese 2-0 to possibly send Cremonese down, as this is the new battle. Bologna beats Juve 3-1 to guarantee Napoli there. So Napoli is guaranteed at least Europa League. Atalanta beats Roma. Milan beat Cremonese. Lazio beat Sassuolo 2-1. Slapani tried to save them. We have 21 and Juve has 37. Because Juve won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in a row from 2012 to 2011, 2019. There's second, first, second, third, first, second, now back to first. So we had a 5-run stretch, and they would have a bunch here. So there you go. Wait, was it a mandatory or something? Yo, nah, we're not getting 30 mil? Who agreed this? No, bro. Who agreed for this? I'm selling him instantly, bro. And we win the double. The Coppa Italia and the Scudetto. Maldini is suspended, but it no longer matters. We've won the league. (6-1) win for our U18s. Insigne bags 4, putting him to 54 goals and 30 assists on the season. Oh wait, no, that was the Super Cup. Coppa Italia final versus Napoli's this week. Lasagna got 2, Balotelli 1, Tonali, Pirlo 1 each. Di Marco, Lasagna, Marchisio, Maldini, and Chiellini with the assists. Donnarumma had an 8.7. Serie A bonus has been paid out. Now we go through all of our updated scouting reports. Çalhanoğlu helped Liverpool qualify for the Champions League. He won player of the match and scored against Chelsea. Carboni scored. Como dropped to the Serie B. Liverpool are second in the Premier League. They fell behind City with 3 games to play. As the race is truly on for that last Champions League spot, Arsenal, United have a game in the hand on Arsenal and are only 3 points behind. Newcastle has locked up Conference League spot at least, as Everton cannot catch them. Wolves are going to be relegated. Palace and Leeds could potentially climb out of the relegation spots. But that is a heavy possibility. 2 in a row, Liverpool. 4 in a row, Liverpool. Back to City. As Arsenal will not finish second. Team of the week announced: Lasagna, Marchisio, Chiellini, Donnarumma. So Lasagna has 30 goals and 11 assists in 36 games. Shortlisted for Italian Serie A Player of the Year this year. He was named Team of the Week. Oh wait, actually, no, Maldini being suspended is not good because we still have this. The Coppa Italia versus Napoli. Response required. Oh wait, that's the preliminary squad. Yep, for the World Cup. That's right. All these guys that decided to scout no pop up here. Why? I don't know. Why is Maldini never available? We're getting Mosconi, Scamacca, because we can have 25. Well, we have up to 55 selected. Sebastiano Esposito. Or Estanio's back from injury. Go Raspadori. Plico. Lapani. Piscili. Let's see, Ahenor and Zambrato. Grosso. Caesar. Ferrari. Thiago Motta. Zappacosta, Ranieri. Other players are Zanetti, Violi, Fortini. Fiorentina want Chirodia. Go back to Inter. Bro, we got a ref currently who hasn't refed any games this season. How does that work? Our U18s win 7-0 over Venezia. Oh. Ooh, the playoffs are in the quarterfinals. 13-1 win over Venezia. Milan beats Roma 3-2. Parma win? Something? No idea what home is. What's the HH? Who knows? Cesena beats Torino 3-2 though. Zola's injured calf strain for 3 to 7 weeks. That's rough. Review team. Maldini's not suspended, it would seem. We are going to play for the win. Sim it. And 6-0 win. And it's a treble in the opening season. Balotelli gets 2. No, Maldini's injured for 3 weeks. No. So Balotelli scored 2, got an assist as well. Fortini, Pirlo, Tonali, and Chiellini all scored. Pirlo, Lasagna, Di Marco, and Verratti get assists. We beat Napoli 6-0. Oh, and just like that, the Europa League spot gets passed down. Lazio would now see themselves in Europe, but Atalanta and Bologna still can take that away. And if everyone here loses out, Parma wins out, they could see themselves in that spot too, but their lackluster recent form could see that dream fade away fast. Meanwhile, Lazio's getting hot when it matters to try and sneak some higher up spots. Balotelli had the most assists within this Coppa Italia. And now a game versus Sassuolo. But first, we should check in on our players and who is wanted. Okay, Bastoni is safe. Calafiori is safe. Wanted by Barca. Barella's wanted by Barca, but he should be safe. He has a contract. Totti's fine, Chiesa's fine. They're not under attention. Ahenor should be on contract, yeah. Any other issues on potential players? On players potentially be stolen. Well, Akanji's joining us for some random reason. Here, why don't we just move? Oh wait, no, because these teams still have stuff to play. Yeah, Sommer's gonna leave. Let's see him. What's definitely gonna be interesting is like City's players. The majority of them are gonna want to leave due to having downgraded roles now. So it'll be interesting as to who gets those players and what can they use with them. Here we go. Cannavaro injured, type thigh. Jakirovic and Slatina were called up. Champions League final. Klose wins German U17 Player of the Year. Mertesacker gets Player of the Year. Achievements, the center for Chivu. Oh wait, hold on. Here we go. Chicharito was on it, right? Does it talk about next gen over here? Not what I was looking for. Broken Miami's record for fastest goal scorer. Was it Maldini who was high up in it? Oh, he's on the short list for Serie A Player of the Year. So maybe it was Donnarumma who was high on the next gen. No? Lasagna maybe? How do you do on the next gen? Why can't I see anyone on this next gen, bro? I know Mateus was on it. Will it say that unless he wins it though? No, I don't think so. And so many people's like career pages seem to be bugged because it doesn't even show that they won the Serie A and stuff. "4-0 win for our U23s over Salernitana. U18s win 3-0. U20s win 5-0. Como are the big, paying 104%. They don't have extra money. Alright, Fortini can go start over Maldini now. Calafiori can start for Cannavaro. So we can put Cannavaro on the bench. Barella goes to the bench. Do we have spots? And no, we have no more spots on the bench. Opposition instructions, instant result, play for the win. A 5-0 win over Sassuolo. Atalanta beat Como 4-1. We beat Sassuolo 5-0. Cagliari beats Bologna 1-0. So Bologna's dreams are gone now. So are Parma's, as Parma drew 2-2 with Milan. Napoli draws Torino 4-4. Roma beats Lecce 3-0. Pisa draws Udinese 2-all. Juventus beats Genoa 4-1. Fiorentina beats Cremonese 2-0. Lazio beats Verona 3-0. Which then sees the three-way tie currently between Atalanta, Lazio, and Juventus for the European spots. Napoli's guaranteed Champions League, as Roma and Fiorentina are now competing for that final UCL spot. As no one's goal difference below them, who could maybe move up into that spot, is good enough to overtake them. So let's quickly go back and look who were our goal scorer. I got the assist. Tonali with 4 assists, DiMarco with 1. That's what we like to see there. Orstanio scored, Palestra scored. Napoli back in the Champions League. Gary Neville to Aston Villa. Tonali Chiellini getting the team of the week. And now coming up, our game versus Como. Barzagli and Verratti are injured. Barzagli is out for 2 weeks, Verratti out for 1 day. Tammy Abraham wins Europa League Young Player of the Season. As Aston Villa beats Benfica 2-1. Fiorentina plays Vallecano in the Conference League. So if they win, that should drop a conference or maybe a Europa League spot, one more. And the Champions League between Barcelona and Real Madrid. Sampdoria make an offer for Agbenifo. Man City want Rio Ferdinand. Newcastle wants Sommer. Lasagna has one final attempt to get a ton more goals. PSG want Park Ji-sung from Little Luton Town. Pirlo wins U17 Best Midfielder. Tonali gets 2nd place. Verratti with 3rd place. Maldini wins U19 Best Defender, followed by DiMarco and Baresi. Balotelli wins the Best Attacker, Retegui and Moise Kean finishing 2nd and 3rd. Spalletti wins U19 Best Midfielder, followed by Grosso and Folorunsho. Oh wait, the first one's who won it. Scuffet wins U19 Best Goalie. Allegri and Peruzzi coming behind him. Buffon wins U17 Best Goalie, followed by Donnarumma and Picconi. Butragueno wins La Liga Young Player of the Year. U23s win 7-0. Oh wait, this is the Serie C Super Cup. Wait, so does that just mean we won it? Oh yeah, it's just one game apiece, so we won the Serie C Super Cup. Let's go. Chivu's just mad we beat him and stole his player. And now the final game of the Serie A season. Can we go out on a high note? We're gonna add Totti into the squad. Apply opposition instructions. We're gonna have to assign Totti a number. Maybe? No. But it's a 5-2 win as Lasagna bags another goal. That puts him on 40 in 38 games. 5-0 win for our U18s as they win the U18 division final. Beating Cecina. And the 5-2 win over Como came with Lasagna goal, Pirlo and Nesta, 2 from Marquisio, 2 assists from Chiellini, 2 assists from DiMarco, and an assist from Nesta. As the 5-2 win. So the table, Roma finishes with the Champions League spot. Napoli with the Champions League spot. Fiorentina, Lazio with UCL. Atalanta gets the Conference League as Juventus crashes out. Fiorentina have their Conference League match to play in 3 days. Carboni's injured for 3 months. Medals for winning, 43 medals. 39 mil for winning. As Lasagna, does it say it? Serie A champions. Italian Cup winners. Okay, so at least it does that now. Oh, close relationship with me. That's what we like to see. Here we go. Where to start? Let's go look through all these scouting reports. Record league goals haul. So the new season record for most goals is now 109, which we've done. Oh wait, this is ours. Yeah, our most goals in the season's 109. The most we've gotten is the season's 97 points. Highest attendance, 100,000 G's. Oh, the Italian Cup semifinal, we made 2.2 mil tickets. Most matches won, most matches lost, without losing. Youngest goal scorers, Marquisio. Youngest player was Cannavaro. Highest transfer paid for Lasagna. Sets new average rating record. So these are okay. These are the most goals is 40 by Lasagna. Most in a match is a Cator. Assists would be Maldini. Tacconi, most clean sheets. Highest average rating was Lasagna. Most player of the match awards. Valencia's worst discipline. Youngest players Eduardo Mata. Oldest is Ro Albiol. Fastest goals 15 seconds by Dybala. Youngest goal scorers Ian Quinta. Oldest was Duric. Most team goals was 109. 35 for Verona. Como allowed 100. Cremonese was the worst disciplined. Biggest win was that our 8-1 below out of Cremonese. Highest scoring was 6-4 Bologna Genoa match. Most attendance, lowest, highest average was us. And the overview, most points is 102. Fewest points was 0. Yikes. Lasagna breaks goal scoring record. Komodo scored some more. Oh, in their Serie A semi-final playoff leg, they won 3-0. Wait a minute. So the playout, Reggiana beat Mantova. The initial Modena beat Sampdoria, Venezia beat Empoli. Spezia beat Venezia, Modena drew Frosinone. So league stage, Bari missed it, going to 9th. Why is Sampdoria there? Oh, wait a minute. Affiliates. Do they have a senior affiliate? That. No idea why it wouldn't let. Oh wait, no, that means they're eliminated. Duh. Oh yeah. Duh. Should have remembered that. So confused for a second there. Rashford wins Spanish Player of the Year. Well, La Liga Player of the Season. Alexis Sanchez won the top goal scorer with 27 goals. Huh? Wait, what? So he won the Golden Boot, but Butra also won the Golden Boot with 26 games. Okay, Szczesny won the best goalie there. Lasagna won Italian Player of the Season. He also gets top goal scorer, followed by Camargo with 23 and Scamacca with 22. The most, it was Higuain had 36 that year. Dybala with 19, Baca with 18. Before the 36, the record seems to have been 29 a few times. Let's see, was there? Oh, 33, Valentin Angelio back in 1958. And before that, Giuseppe Meazza and this Giulio Libunati. Oh, that was the Torino Super Team era. Maldini won best coach. Oh, so I won best coach. Politano won the Midfielder of the Year award. Oh, Maldini won. Hey, we finally did it. We're very close with Paolo Maldini. And now the question we all want to know. Best midfielder was won by Cristante. So Maldini. The question is, do you want to renew? We've done it. We've done it. Paolo Mount. Oh wait, he's actually insane as a right mid. He just can't attack that well. But that's never really seemed to be an issue. We've done it though. I can't exactly. We don't really run that. We're gonna delete this. We're gonna give you important. You're fine with that. Jackpot. Oh my god, he wants nothing. He literally wants nothing. Yo. Bro, and I'm over here trying to sign Totti and he wants 100 mil. Maldini only wants 26 mil a year. And he's one of the best players in the world. I don't see how he's only 98 mil transfer value. This guy just had 18 assists in this area. Average 7.45, 30 assists, 8 goals on the season. One defender of the year. And he's a 14-year-old, bro. Oh. Florenzi should be back. We're not bringing Conte. Oh. Okay. Pochettino was placed on the transfer list by Wrexham. He's at Wrexham as a star player. Wanted by Bayern. Bro, Wrexham's in financial fair play trouble. Wait, could they not pay all their players? No, they finished in... Oh, wait, they got promoted. Did they not? Yeah, they got promoted. Wrexham, Leicester, and Norwich all got promoted to the Premier League. Which, honestly, next season, if a Premier League club doesn't... Like, they would be Preston and Coventry's main competition. And the two of them getting out. Ryan Giggs also placed on the transfer list for 59 mil. Bro, Wrexham's down bad. And they're going to the Premier League, though. That's rough. Oh, he wants to leave. Okay, so he's wanting to leave, and they're selling Pochettino because they're kind of rough. Bro, why do our fans want Argentinian players? We're not buying no Argentinian players, bro. That is not happening. Yeah, we were supposed to reach quarterfinals. We lost in the round of 16 to PSG, so it's fine. Club Vision, we're in negotiate, I'd say. Yeah, that's fine with me. Minimum 4-year contracts for first team players. Team Serie A challenge, Serie A title, Serie A title. Okay, I like to see that. Nothing about the UCL here. Good. Alright, we'll do title challenge and we'll do quarterfinals. Yo, don't judge, bro, please. Oh. Alright, end of team season. Why is Barella mad at that? Bro, why are the three of you mad at this, bro? You're all going to be playing. I don't know. Team stuff always goes wrong. Preseason lasts 6. Yeah, I'd rather preseason last 6 weeks. Oh, training camp. No, we're not going. We're gonna hold it in Milan. Or, well, not Milan, but the Lombardy region. Nesta Chiellini, DiMarco Marchisio got Team of the Week. Klopp named Bundesliga Newcomer Player of the Year. Gary Lineker won Championship Player of the Season. Dalglish won the Golden Boot in the championship. Pochettino won the Golden Glove there. New site, Valverde fired by Juventus. So Juve's looking for a new manager again. Wait, let's look at history. Manager. He was their manager for the year. They fired him. He even had a positive win percentage. This guy didn't even win 50% of the games. Cuesta was fired by Parma. Dzeko won. Oh, the Bundesliga 2 top Golden Boot. Did Schalke get promoted? They finished third. Wait, did they not? Hold on. Oh no, okay, they did. They got promoted. In third, Bochum won it. They only have 59 points. Yikes. Bochum had 64. That's a low point, I feel like. It's not many points. Whoa. Balotelli is not leaving, bro. 3-0 win for our U20s. Set record most player of the match awards. He got a new assist record for us. Alright. So now season is over, right? What would be next? Oh. These are when the loans. That's when Baresi joins PSG. Akanji will join us. Serie A transfer window would open. Okay, back to the squad wise. Alright, U18s. We're going everything off of ability. Elshar's wanted by Napoli. He's on contract though, so that's not an issue. A Cherby could be an issue because I don't have the means to re-sign him. Newcastle wants him on a transfer. Oh, the transfer window's closed. B team wise, alright, everyone's good here. And let's check the first team. Fortini's on contract, I believe. Yep. Esposito should be on contract. Yes, he is. Ahenor's on contract. We know Calafiori's on contract. Bastoni's on contract. Barella's on contract. They're all on contract. Alright. That looks good to me. And we swap back over to where Italy is, as we are now playing Sweden. And then we play Turkey. USA, Canada, and Mexico are ready to host. And here's the game versus confirmed transfer. Tag Benifo signing. and Luis Enrique can go. Maldini signs the contract. David Villa won the Golden Boot in the Prem. Retegui won Conference Player of the Season. He won the Golden Boot. As Fiorentina win the Conference League, which then puts... Wait, do you not win? Hold on. Conference League. Unless that gets updated. Final. Winner prize money. Winner qualifies for the UEFA Europa League phase. Yeah, so that's just the Europa League. Is it not? Like, hello? Well, maybe if we go one day. Maybe not. I don't know. I thought that's how that worked. See, why wouldn't it be like that, though? But, I guess, whatever. It doesn't look like it then. Alright, we can get Rag Benifo. We win the Primavera 1 on 111 points. With a 3-1 win over Roma. Who is this guy? Physio for the U20s is retiring. Not something to worry about. We win 800. We get 875k for that. All of the friendlies. We're gonna get some interesting stuff here. We'll figure out who is... We can get some useful information. We're going to... He's unavailable. Mosconi. We'll start this over Balotelli. All players wise. Calafiore can go to the bench. I don't understand why Komodo's unavailable. He's not like suspended or anything. We're gonna do Plico for Marquisio. Yeah, no, actually, he's not a good DM. So we'll take Verratti out. Wait, where'd Marquisio go? Marquisio right there. Palestra over for Lorenzi. And we can do... Who else? We can go maybe Arena. We can go Arena for Lasagna. And we instant result this friendly. So like that way we at least keep, I feel like, most of our defense. Like normal. It's a 4-2 win. No injuries. So that's good. Marquisio scores. Plico, Tonoli, and Lasagna will get goals. Plico, Tonoli, Arena, and Bartasagi get assists. Lawton got 2 goals for Sweden. So we now are going to cut the squad size. Real Madrid beat Barcelona in the Champions League final with a Gareth Bale goal. Juventus qualify for the Conference League. Okay, so the spot did get passed down. Austria beat Paraguay 3-2. We're looking for names here that we know. Chile, no. Denmark, Christian Eriksen, Osimhen, okay. Taremi, Yildiz. Morocco wins. Pulisic and McKennie. Buchanan. Ndaye. Jamaica doesn't seem to be starting people. Anthony Marquinhos. Carlos Augusto. Bruno Fernandes. Falcao. Okay, so Falcao's here. Kanji. Depay. Julian Alvarez. So the expected lineup for Turkey is Çalhanoğlu, Kökçü, Kadioglu, Bayındır, Yildiz. No Arda Güler. This is honestly a surprise. Italy squad to be decided. Is Paolo Maldini eligible? Oh wait, are they only letting me pick? Whoa. 26? Hold on. Why is this? Hold on. Why isn't it let me do this? How many is this? I don't see that being 40 players. Alright, anyway, Donnarumma, because it makes me do 3 goalies. Kornisecki. That's Cameron Ase. Anyway, he's going. So, Kornisecki. Cannavaro. Calafiori. Tonali. Pirlo. Marchisio. Puts us at 9. Bartasaghi. Balotelli. Palestra. Lasagna. Arena Mosconi. I guess. Yeah, Plico. We can go Grosso. Where's Florenzi? Well, we need Tony. Florenzi. Verratti. Where's Stanio? We'll go Lapani Pasili. Baggio. Benucci. Chiesa. And call that the list. They can complain all they want. I don't really care. Oh, Overmars close to huge transfer deal following Pioli scouting. Oh, Al Hilal wants Overmars from Antwerp. How'd Overmars do this season? Not great. 5 goals, 9 assists. Did more in World Cup qualification for them. Was Thiago Motta at Leipzig? That's great. I'm not bringing him. I don't care what he has to say. Komodo left out. just gonna ignore that. Man City want Cordoba. What is this about? Press conference. Yeah, well, no, we're not doing that. Jeremy left out of the squad. England are 7-5 favorites to win. Portugal at 15. Portugal and Argentina at 15-2. Brazil at 9-1. Netherlands at 20-1. We're at 50-1. They're saying that this should be a good learning. Bro, they think we're just here for the vibes. Nah, we're here to win, bro. Besides, what's Argentina's team looking like? Let's see this. Scaloni, Romero, Otamendi, Tagliafico, Cambiaso, Paredes, Aymar, Cardi, Alvarez, Crespo, Milito, Paz, Riquelme. Y'all got... Oh, Messi's injured. Okay, 2 days. Riquelme's back in 2 weeks. Paz is back in 3 weeks. You still got Lautaro there. Garnacho, Palacios, McAllister, Molina, Lisandro, Barco. Like, it's not that bad of a team. Not as bad as I thought it was. They're ranked number 2. England, the world rank 4. What is this squad looking like? Pickford, Neville, Stones, Gahey, Skelly, Rice, Henderson, Lingard, Beckham, Rashford, Abraham, Trafford, James, Trent, Harry Kane, Anderson, Hall, Gomez, Ramsdale, Branthwaite, Foden, Colwell, Bellingham, Eze, Saka, Watkins. I feel like the Argentina squad was better. Portugal, Costa, Nunez, Carvalho, Viega, Silva, Vitinha, Neves, Mourinho, Coentrao. How'd I miss him? Mora, Quenda, Silva, Mendes, Bruno, Ignacio, Araujo, Neves, Neto, Leao, Silva, Ramos, Diaz, Semedo, Cancelo, Ramos. That's the worst team by far that we've seen. Brazil. Now leaves Gabriel. Tini, Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, Talisca, William, Pato, Casemiro, Neymar, Vinny. Bro, Neymar needs to be starting. Neymar's wanted by PSG on a transfer. Rivaldinho's wanted. End a contract by Chelsea, Spurs, Leipzig, and Bayern Leverkusen. Willian's wanted by PSG and Barca. David Luiz is wanted by PSG and Barca. Oh, we only have one player who's playing outside of Italy, which is Plico. We have the youngest squad. Iran's the only team with no players under 23. Qatar has a squad total of almost 1,600 caps between them. Suriname only has 318 caps. With the Turkey friendly coming up soon. Leipzig want Pessina. Yo, oh, Cordoba's at Ferencváros, isn't he? Oh, Atletico Nacional. He's also wanted by PSG. It's pretty cheap. Wait, how many games did he play? Hold on. He only played 15 games this season. Oh wait, but their season only like just started or something like that. Like, doesn't it start like January or whatever? Buffon selection brings in participation. Confirmed transfer. Oh wait. I should have been looking at this the entire time, shouldn't I? Jackie Rovich, 2-0 win for their U20s. The chief doctor wants retirement. Oh, they signed a physio for the U18s. Yo, yo, yo. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nesta is not joining no Barcelona, bro. Oh, wait, hold on. Contract a new agent. We're very key. He wants 15 mil basically. Contract till 2030. Thank you. We're re-signing him now. We're not doing this nonsense. Yep, yep, yep. Regular starter. No problem with that. Yeah, we're gonna drop this to 1975. 19. There you go. You get that deal you want. Alrighty. Now I don't have to deal with that. Gundogan won Player of the Month in the Premier League. Lasagna won Best Young Player this season. Serie A team of Montanoli, Lasagna, Marquisio Di Mirko, Nesta Chiellini. Maldini won I won Best Manager. Tonali won Best U19 Player of the Month. Gentile won U19 Player of the Month for the BKT. It kind of just rotated between Bottega, Schilacchi, Cadrone, Syria, Schilacchi, Cadrone, Gentile. So it just went between Pescara and Monza, the two. Fini won Player of the Month. And then all the scouting reports you got. I wish there was a way that wouldn't just straight pop up all like this in a row. So they're retiring. Oh, he's sad to be. Him and Totti are sad. Oh, set release, and release. Contract wise, you two go on release. GM negotiate them if you possible. I doubt it is. Solskjaer won Champions League Young Player this season. Sommer won't renew. Mkhitaryan won't renew. It's fine. It's really not that big of a deal. Liverpool wants Sagnol. From what club? Nice. Young player odds is Scaloni, then Yildiz, Messi, and Neville. Lothar Matthäus left out of the German squad. Soft one BKT. And more and more rewards. Akanji, they won 2 now. Italy set up warm-up for our match against Turkey. I don't. Yep. Well, once Milan doesn't finish in 11th, maybe I'll call Allegri up over Carnesecchi, but until Milan doesn't finish in 11th, he's not getting called up. And that's a guarantee. Facts. Now we are on to the final friendly ahead of this important game. Wait, what? Who got? Oh, yeah. Wait, did Nesta not get? Wait, what? Alright, Bonucci on the left, Calafiore in the middle. Oh wait, no, that's Baresi in the starting. But yeah, there's no Nesta apparently. I don't seem to have Nesta. Or Stadio Verratti on the subs. You can only have 12 subs. Apply opposition instruct. Hold on. Alright, so anyways, we're saving the game really quick. And we will be instant resulting the international friendly. A 4-0 win over Turkey. Bro, we just won 4-0 and y'all are complaining about me leaving out some random goalie. Austria draws Brazil. Algeria beats Japan. Australia beats Portugal 3-1. So much for Portugal being like the second favorites for this tournament. Denmark beat Canada 2-0. Paraguay beat Costa Rica. Curacao beat New Zealand. Uruguay 3-1 over Iran. Sweden draws Iraq. We win 4-0 over Turkey. Ivory Coast beats Chile 3-1. 2-0 win for Switzerland. Morocco draws Belgium. Belgium chokes. 90th minute equalizer for Morocco. Ghana draws Qatar. Another choke. 90th minute goal. Georgia beats Saudi Arabia. Norway draws Senegal. Jordan beats Uzbekistan. Germany beats Cameroon 5-0. Mexico beats South Korea 3-2. Nigeria beats the US 3-2. Czechia beats Tunisia. Argentina 2-0 over Egypt. Netherlands 2-0 over Colombia. France wins 4-2 over England with a Zidane hat trick and a Julie goal. So in the 4-0, who got the assists? Bartasagi had 3 assists. Arena had 1. Arena had a goal as well. So that puts Arena up to 1 goal for the national team in 5 caps. De Bruyne became the youngest Belgium player ever. So Belgium's bringing De Bruyne along, which is nice. And more scouting reports are just going to keep flying in because it's that time again. We don't need to click on names. Oh well. Komodo helps Spezia secure promotion. And we're going to go back here real quick. And they show the Tunisia match. Japan. Italy squad numbers to be decided. Here we go. Any preferences? Tonali wants the 8. Balotelli wants 45. Is 45 not available? That's dumb. Why can't I? That's so dumb. So for what? 45 is not available for national team? Because it doesn't. Oh yeah, I guess not. Give Buffon the 1. Donnarumma can have 26. Karnaseki can have 25. Lasagna can get the 9. We'll give Baggio the 10. Cannavaro can have 5. Caranese 11. Marquisio 17. Pirlo 13. Where's Chiesa can have 14. Calafiori the 5. Wait, no. Calafiori can have 7. Tony with 6. Benucci can have 2. Desagi the 4. Balotelli I guess can have 3. 12. 16. 15. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 24. 23. Confirm squad numbers. We're gonna go back here. Nothing. Oh, more recruitment. Damn. Verge just really mad over him for no reason. They're saying Pato to claim the golden boot. Then they're saying Ronaldinho and Zaha. Do I have him? Yeah, he's on my short list. Okay. Zaha scored 7 and 3 in the African nations. So what is that? AFCON. Italy carry the weight of expectation. There's Mandzukic to Chelsea possibly. We're gonna ignore this. Whatever they say. We're playing Tunisia and Japan. The World Cup begins. Algeria, Mexico, Turkey, and Czechia. Nesta signs the deal we're awaiting for him. Cagliari made an offer for Folorencio for 9.25 from signing from Napoli. But here we go. Okay, this looks cool. These graphics in the background. The game, bro. The World Cup kicks off and we got 4 1-1 draws. Algeria and Mexico score back to back in the 10th minute and draw 1-1. Turkey equalizes in the 72nd minute to make it a 1-1 draw. Amazing. Love to see it. And now, what are our games for today? No, we're not going to scout that. What do we got now? Any more games to do? Here we go, Group B. Canada, South Korea, Denmark, USA. So Group D and Group B both kick off their matches. It's a 2-0 win for the US over Denmark as South Korea beat Canada 1-0. As our game creeps closer with a Monday match. The US has the most goals scored so far at 2. And here we go, Group C's matches today with Iran versus Brazil, Sweden, Costa Rica. Group B's second game with Wales, Paraguay, and Group D's Ghana versus Saudi Arabia. Wales wins 3-0 with a Gareth Bale, Brennan Johnson goals, and Jordan James. Brazil wins 4-1, a Pato hat trick. And Costa Rica puts one by Sweden. Ghana draws Saudi Arabia. Brazil has the most goals so far. We're going to swap back here real quick. 5-0 win for our U18s in the U18 Super Cup, so they are the champions. Barcelona really want Bastoni. PSG want Chiellini now. Discuss new contract with agent. Of course, he doesn't like the club, so we're gonna lose Chiellini too. Interactions. Alright, we're gonna try and make it to where he likes us. Hold on, what's his playing time? He's a breakthrough. So I would need to give Chiellini more playing time and hope to keep him. Alright, well, it doesn't matter, as here's our match versus Tunisia. It's soon to begin. Send assistant. Calafiori's confident ahead of the Tunisia game. As Australia plays France, Curacao, Cameroon, Germany, Colombia, Uzbekistan, Suriname. What ex-Italy star? Yep. Y'all say ex-Italy star, but who are you saying, bro? Gosen sent off in the 13th minute as Colombia beats Germany 1-0. Uzbekistan beats Suriname 3-0. France beats Australia 2-1 off of a Jordan Bose own goal in the 34th minute. Cameroon beats Curacao 3-1. So what a shocker over here in Group F. Uzbekistan leads the group. And now it's the moment the nation's been waiting for. Italy opens their campaign versus Tunisia as Japan plays England. As well as in, what's the other group? We're in Group G, yeah. So Group H, Switzerland plays Morocco, Chile, New Zealand. England draws Japan 2-2. Tammy Abraham saves the game in the 3rd minute of added time. Morocco beats Switzerland 2-0. As now we review our team selection. Balotelli to start, as well as Lasagna. We're going to start, Plico starts in the midfield. And then we now have to select Pisili, Lapani, and Grosso for those bench spots there. Donnarumma to start. I like the way the team looks. We're going to apply opposition instructions, and we are going to the match. Our opener of the World Cup begins now. Here we go. Address the team. We're going to skip the media. Balotelli, Lasagna, Tonali, Plica, Marquisio, which is Khedira and Shaqiri. So Tunisia does have some decent players there. And they walk out of the tunnel here. The players line up on the pitch and it's kicking off. Oh wait, no. It's a World Cup game, we ain't doing that. The entire World Cup we will be watching the matches in full. Palestra plays it. Tunisia with the interception. They're on the attack. Intercepted by Benucci. Ortisani, Pico, Marchisio to Balotelli. Balotelli over the top to Palestra. And the goalkeeper retrieves it. It's a free kick for the Italians. Bartasaghi crosses in. Lasagna, but it's offside. Palestra with the interception. Cannavaro plays it to Palestra. Palestra to Balotelli. Balotelli through. The goalkeeper gets there before Lasagna can. Palestra. Oh, just across the defender. Tunisia on the attack. The cross. Cleared by Bartasaghi. Bartasaghi with the throw to Benucci. Calafiori. Bartasaghi through to Tonali. Tonali gets around the defender. Plays in. Cleared. The shot going in, gathers it. And it's a call by Balotelli. Is he offsides there? Is it actually on this? I thought I put it on full match. I guess not. What a goal, lasagna. It's 1-0 Italy. Palestra. Head down by Abdi. Intercepted by Benucci. Tonali over the top to Lasagna. Lasagna plays it to Marquise. Palestra at the cross. Out of bounds. Tunisia throwing. This needs to be on that at all times. Balotelli. Bartasaghi. Bartasaghi gets past the defender. Plays it to Tonali. Tonali and Bartasaghi. Bartasaghi on the cross. Palestra. Keeper sends it behind for the corner. Bartasaghi with the corner. And crosses in. The goalie grabs it. Intercepted by the Tunisians. Bartasaghi with the tackle. Tunisia throwing. Crosses it. Bartasaghi clears. Balotelli. Plico. The lofted through ball goes to the goalie. Balotelli with the interception. Tonali. Balotelli. Balotelli through. It's too far. The goalie gathers it. Benucci heads the ball down. Plico to Palestra. To Lasagna. Lasagna to Marquisio. Cannavaro. Calafiori. Calafiori up the middle. Benucci. Back to Calafiori. Benucci. Calafiori. Palestra. Calafiori. Balotelli. Tonali. Cleared by the Tunisians. They're on the counter attack. And the shot off target. No trouble for Donnarumma. Now the goal kick. Bartasaghi. Plico. Balotelli. To Tonali. Bartasaghi. To Tonali. Oh, it's cleared. Bartasaghi again. On top, Marquisio gets it. Palestra. Cannavaro. Straight to the Tunisian defender. Calafiori hits the ball in the groups. Cannavaro. Crossed over the top. Headed clear by the Tunisians for Italian throw-in. Palestra. Straight to the Tunisians. They pass it across. Foul by Lasagna. Okay, no card. Garvey with the free kick. Left line, cleared. Tonali, back to the Tunisians. Calafiori with the interception. Quick on Marquisio. Calafiori. Tonali. Benucci. Bartasaghi, Tonali, through to Plico. Plico gets around the defender. Plays in, cleared again. Bartasaghi has it. Tonali. Benucci. Cross to Palestra. Palestra deflected. Lasagna. And it's offsides. Free kick for Tunisia. Plico. Verge with the tackle. Back to Tunisian ball. Palestra fouls. Tunisia gets a free kick. Palestra has it through. And Tunisia launches the ball over the bar. Does not trouble Donnarumma at all. Tunisia, Bartasagli, really on the attack. Pass back to Benucci. Plico. Cross to Palestra. Cross in. Cleared by the Tunisians. Tunisia on the counter. Played through the tree. Palestra with the tackle. Cannavaro, Marchisio. Balotelli to Bartasagli. Bartasagli uses the header. Tunisian ball. Tamali, Plico, Marchisio, Lasagna, Plico, Marcelo, cross, Palestra off the post. Tamali with the tackle. Italy on the attack. Gets around the defender. Tunisia has the ball. He skies it up the field. Benucci to Tonali. Plico. Cannavaro. Palestra, Marchisio. It's scored by the Tunisians. Bartasagli with the corner. Plico recycles. That's in. Marchisio. Palestra. Plico! Elliot Plico with the goal. What a goal by Plico. Comes in. Marchisio. As he runs behind the defender. Passes it out. Palestra fakes. And he slots it past Dami. What a goal. Wait, you're not counting the assist by Marchisio? No assist from Marchisio? Really? Tunisia on the attack, and it's a goal for the Tunisians. Calafiori, Benucci, Bartasagli, Plico over the top, and goal gets it. Marchisio, Plico, through, Lasagna through on goal, Lasagna with the brace. What an assist by Elliot Plico. Two minutes out of time, and now we reach the half. We're gonna make some substitutes. Baggio in for Balotelli. Will be subbing in. Let's see who else. Bring in Lapani for Marchisio. We go Cameronese for Plico. Actually, no, Plico can Can he? No, Cameronese would have to play there. Yeah, and I'm fine with that. So we're gonna rock this going into the second game. Our three substitutes here. Cameronese, Canfiore, Plico, heads away, Cannavaro, Lipani, Palastra in. Bartasaki tees it up off the post. Cleared for an Italian throw-in. Lows out for an Italian throw-in once again. Bartasaki, Plico. Plico crosses it, and it's cleared. Lipani with the tackle. Cannavaro, Palestra. It's a free kick for Italy. Lipani, Lasagna, Plico, Lipani, Plico, saved by the goalie. Over the top. Lasagna doesn't just slightly too late. Canfiore, Lipani, Palestra. Baggio! To make it 4-1 for Italy. Oh wait, I don't play for set pieces on in this team. Oh. Another! And Plico slots another to make it 5-1. Let's see this. The clearance. Plico tees up the volley. Straight top bins. What a beautiful shot. Tunisia on the attack. Lipani, Cameronese, Baggio, Plico, Cameronese, Palestra, to Lasagna, Cameronese! What a goal! 6-1 for the Italians. It's a throw-in for Italy as the Tunisian player is injured. Bring in Florenzi. And we will make our final sub. Bring in Matteo Mosconi for Lasagna. Baggio through to Cameronese. Cameronese. Lipani! 7-1 Italy. Italy pays tribute to the Germans' favorite World Cup scoreline. In 1+2 minutes at a time, can they make it 8? Bartasaki, Lipani just over the bar. And that is game. What a performance by the Italians. And the following results: Chile beats New Zealand 3-1. We have the most goals in the tournament. Plico has the highest match rating and Palestra with the most assists. We send the assistant. Italy and Portugal clinched the highest coefficient spots for the UCL. We rise up the European club rankings. We're now in third. So this is how next season Fiorentina qualifies for Champions League, Lazio Atalanta into the Europa League, and Juventus manage Conference League football for next season. Baresi finally departs for PSG. Fortini and Zanetti win some awards. Now the next match in the World Cup seem to be Uruguay, Belgium, Jordan, Egypt, Netherlands, Nigeria, and Norway, Iraq. Baggio becomes the youngest ever World Cup goal scorer. Here we go. Belgium beats Uruguay 1-0. Jordan upsets Egypt 2-1. The Netherlands beat Nigeria 3-2. And Norway beats Iraq 3-2. The next match is up. We will see. Senegal, Portugal, Georgia, Qatar, Argentina, Austria, Ivory Coast, Jamaica. Austria draws Argentina with an Arnautovic equalizer. Ivory Coast beats Jamaica 2-0. Portugal loses 3-2 to Senegal as Georgia puts 6 past Qatar to claim first place in the group. Ivory Coast has 4 yellow cards in this tournament. The highest average match ratings, Kvaratskhelia with a 10, as he had 2 goals and most likely several assists. Turkey, Algeria, Mexico, Czechia, Wales, South Korea, Canada, Paraguay as the second round of games tees off in the group stage. Czechia defeats Mexico 3-2 in an 89th minute goal. Algeria beats Turkey 2-1. So top of the table, Czechia and Algeria on +1 goal difference. Mexico and Turkey on -1, tied with 1 point. Wales draws South Korea as Canada beats Paraguay 2-0. Let's see, Wales and South Korea on 4 points each. Wales on +3, South Korea on +1 goal difference, Canada on 3 points with +1, Paraguay on -5 goal difference and 0 points. Man City make an offer for Rio Ferdinand. Chelsea make an offer for Javier Mascherano. Everton sign Luis Enrique. And we will now see the next matches. USA, Saudi Arabia, Iran, Sweden, Ghana, Denmark, Costa Rica, Brazil. On today's match sheet. The US draw 1-1 with Saudi Arabia, it would seem. Here we go. Sweden beat Iran 3-0. Costa Rica draw Brazil 2-2. The US draws Saudi Arabia 1-1 and Ghana draws Denmark 1-1. Brazil stays top of their group. US as well. Offers have been made for Bastoni. Bayern offer 68 million, which could turn into 107. 40% profit of their next sale. 2 installments after 20 international. Yo, chat, I'm getting that 13 million. Bastoni's gonna get 20 appearances. Let's see. Barca's willing to give us 30% profit of their next sale. After 50 league games, he gets 27 mil. 25.5 installments. I don't know if I'm willing to accept that Barca deal. 78 mil up front. After 20 games, 5.5, 2.2 per league appearance. So after 10, 20%. First, we're going to reject the PSG offer. I will accept Bayern's offer. And I'll accept Barca's. Alright. So that will be all for the stream. The next one, we will catch the Japan match to see how far ahead we go within this group, and we will see if Bayern if Bastoni goes to Bayern. Thank you all for coming out once again, and we will see you on the next one.